guys, Garrett Stroud here. I'm up in Steamboat with one of my good friends, Tyler Sternad. He's an extreme young entrepreneur, has just started his landscaping business, and we're here to interview him today. Tyler, just to get started, just tell me a little bit more about your background.
Yeah, so I've been born and raised in Steamboat, Springs, Colorado, and been skiing, biking, and all of that stuff. Love the outdoors. Naturally, I think I would connect landscaping to the outdoors and all of the reasons why I like to go outside. And I've been mowing lawns since I was 12, and I've been getting better every single year, as also learning how to fail better and better every single year, but also using those failures to my advantage. So
Obviously, it's important to learn how to fail because most people our age, they've never experienced failure or anything like that. So when it hits them way harder than
oh,
way
yeah.
it should. But you started mowing lawns at 12. Can you tell me anything, any of the stories that you have from starting out then?
Yeah, there's a lot just off the top of my head, but I definitely remember. Well, I would mow a person's lawn for 2 years, and then I kind of would go around my neighborhood. It's just a big block, and I'd go around with my dad's mower and mow their lawns, but it wouldn't look good at all. And at the time, I thought it was just like get the job done, leave. It's all good. Get the money under the grill. It's cash. I don't really have anything like I don't have to pay rent. I don't have insurance. Going to high school, I got whatever that is, 6 more years to figure that out. So I would just learn a lot like through there, and then I also learned. I remember moving a cupboard that was probably, I don't know, 12 feet long and I don't know, 6 feet tall with me and my buddy. And we were bringing the cupboard down the staircase, and I was at the bottom of the staircase, and I just remember having this cupboard like pushed up against my neck, and my neck was like all creaked out, and then I thought I was gonna drop it, and then I almost dropped it, and I caught it with one hand, and then like fell down the stairs. So I knew I didn't want to get into that, especially because I was just the I don't know, neighborhood kid, and then that made me learn that I should focus on mowing lawns
Yeah.
instead of doing those other services.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit more about like how you were paid. You mentioned that you were getting paid under the grill, which is funny for people that pay under the table.
Right.
But I thought it was pretty funny under the grill.
It's pretty similar, I'd say, but that's just not what I learned when I was 16, because I had one of my clients tell me, I still put the cash under the table or under the grill,
Yeah.
and you come and get it 2 weeks later after you already did your next mow or your last mow, and that's just not really professional or anything like that. So that's when I moved to at least making an Excel spreadsheet and making a invoice like that. So
nice. And so you went from under the grill to taking constructive criticism and how you do your jobs at such a young age. And how did that affect you and your willingness to just take it to the next level with your business?
I would say, well, so when I was mowing lawns, when I was 12, I was doing that with one of my best friends at the time. And we did that together till we were 18. And we were both going after graduating high school. We would both, go to college. He was going to college in Grand Junction, and I was going to college in Bozeman, Montana.
Okay.
So that kind of, I don't know, tore our business relationship apart, and that's really and that was because of our differences in wanting to run the company and seeing how much we could do for each other. And that was definitely the most influential part for me.
Yeah.
Because, spent 6 years building something and it all goes down the drain in like 2 days.
Yeah. So after you had the differences with your business partner, you're pretty close to him. How'd that affect the relationship? Because at the end of the day, business partnerships tend to not work out the best because one or the other is always talking negative about one's work ethic or what one's not doing, etc.
Yeah. Well, he still has his own company here in Steamboat Springs as well, and he told me I could be a foreman for him, but he didn't tell me basically that he made this neighborhood landscaping business official and registered it as a sole proprietor LLC. And I've known this person since I was in preschool, and for that to happen to me really was just like a real, kick in the face to say the least. And I was still willing to be at least his friend, but I wouldn't work for him when I knew, what he was doing. And that he said in the end of things that that's not going to work because you're always going to probably be telling me what I should do. So partnerships, they're a lot more work than they should be in the short term of things.
Yeah, and so after that, you had this disagreement. You talked about it. Y'all both have landscapings here in Steamboat Springs. What has that driven you to take it to the next level and try to be able to compete with him and top his company? I guess
I don't really think about him too much. I think about the already established landscape companies here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on getting my master gardener. I also have my business management and or bachelor's degree in business management and a minor in entrepreneurship, and that has been really helpful for developing a landscaping business. And like here, for example, there's just no customer service for any landscaping business. You call them, they won't answer anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of as we were talking the other day, it's very expensive here, like unreasonably.
Yeah,
so.
it's unreasonably expensive here, and we've also dealt with what you're saying in regards to nobody picks up the phone. You have to schedule your landscaping services a year in advance.
Yeah.
Just like that. And we were talking yesterday. We were grabbing food, and you mentioned that you're probably one of only landscape companies here in Steamboat that have a website.
One of four.
One of four. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of like 12, I would say.
Yeah. So you're off to a good start. You've got the website. People are able to see what you do, reach out to you.
Yeah.
All that, and what are your next steps in the business?
So I just bought a new truck, which was a big deal because before I was just driving a 2009 Ford Ranger Sport. Couldn't tow anything. Really, it'd get the job done, but couldn't do big jobs or anything like that. So this summer, I have 2 landscaping mentors, and they're gonna teach me how to install an irrigation system as well as sod. And then on top of that, I'm getting my master gardener, and that's part of kind of this year's plan. And then at the end of this summer, I would like to have at least enough capital to have a employee housing, because that's a huge problem here in Steamboat, is just finding employees in general.
Good quality labor that is not overpriced.
Yeah, exactly.
We've done that a couple times up here in Steamboat, or even properties that are outside the state. We'll take labor from Texas and just pay for the airfare to go up to Maui or Colorado just to do some work.
Right.
Because by the end of it, it all shakes out to be the same, but you're getting the quality of work that you're getting from them at a cheaper level, but you still have the expenses. So
yeah,
we understand that 100%. But thank you guys, Tyler. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, we'll see y'all soon.